Africa's infrastructure need stands at between $130 billion and $170 billion every year. However, the funding falls short by $68 billion and $108 billion, impacting negatively the continent's infrastructure development. Delegates attending the 7th Program for Infrastructure Development in Africa have raised concerns with a slow turnaround of infrastructural projects on the continent. African Union High Representative for Infrastructure Raila Odinga says the African continent is lagging behind in development due to many cases of stalled projects, with most of the funds meant for implementation going into unnecessary feasibility tests.
Experts and potential partners are beginning to talk of Africa's infrastructure paradox, a situation where there is extremely high demand for projects, sufficient supply of capital and investors, and voluminous potential projects, but there is insufficient investment in infrastructure projects within the continent.
The government says it is working on a framework to incorporate MSMEs to take up small-scale infrastructure projects in order to complement interconnectivity across the continent to facilitate better trade.
We are also faced with the grim reality of climate change. Extreme weather events are occurring with increased frequency and intensity, resulting in significant damage to infrastructure.
Trade Cabinet Secretary Betty Maina says the private sector can be a key player in infrastructure development, where the government is incapable of providing seamless growth where there were stalled projects.
We remain very open, and we've seen a lot of innovation in this field because of the open space that has been created by government for dialogue with the private sector.
Within that space where government is not able to fund all the infrastructural projects, an opportunity for private-public partnership has presented itself.
The 3-day meeting brings together more than 1,000 thought leaders from across the continent to take stock of Africa's infrastructural progress and come up with ways to deal with the bottlenecks. And so infrastructure development talks across the continent kicks off here at the capital, and we are hoping with policy changes that we will be able to see a feasible change in infrastructure in the country. Reporting for Prime Edition from KICC, my name is Ibak Said.